Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Audible Theater continues their 5th season here at the Minetta Lane Theater with Andre Royo and Eric Bogosian's Drinking in America, directed by Mark Armstrong. And I caught up with them all on opening night. Well, first of all, it is opening night.
Yes.
How does it feel?
It feels stupendous. It feels crazy. It feels nerve-wracking. It feels enjoyable. It's like parenting. It's all the emotions at one time, and it feels great. I mean, it's an honor to be back and to see the crowd and feel them receiving what I'm doing and receiving. I don't know. I'm lost for words because it's been so long. It's been such a journey to get here, and I'm just amazed that I have this moment.
Because it's been a while since you've been on stage. I remember you on stage, but then you left us for TV and film.
That's right. Well, once I heard I'm pregnant, I had to go to TV and film. Law and Order was like, yes, I need to make some money. But I never forgot my roots. I never forgot, for most of the artists I know, the stage is our home. I mean, it's the most spiritually satisfying for any artist that I know. So any chance I can get on stage, it took a lot of, convincing my managers and agents, like, I got to do it. I want to do it, and I'm here.
Andre contacted me in January of 2022 and said, I want to get back on stage. You know that I want to, work on some stuff with Eric. We had conversations, and this play came into the mix when probably maybe August, September?
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago that we talked about it. And then, Andre was in LA, and we read through it over Zoom, and we talked about it. And then we just sort of hit the ground running. And when Andre contacted me about saying, I want to get back on the stage, he had lost friends during the pandemic. Sure. He was feeling the weight of wanting to realize his talent on the stage, which is where he started. Yeah. He didn't start doing screen until he was 31. And Eric was the voice that he wanted to sort of bring to the stage. And
well,
it has just been
not Eric's voice anymore. Now it's Andre's voice,
that's true.
And he's it's an incredible voice. It's really, I'm so proud of him and Mark and the effort that's been done here. It's kind of fantastic. I mean, I keep getting asked as we were rolling up to this date, well, what do you think? What do you think? You're going to do this show of yours, and it's like, I don't know until I see it, And now I've seen it, and I'm blown away. And I was on my feet first at the end of the show, and I had tears in my eyes. So, I mean, you make them laugh, make them cry. That's all you can ask for from theater, right? That's all you want. So,
it was amazing. It was a couple of months. I didn't know if I had enough time to really settle into this type of project, but I do know that I have a lot of experience with alcohol, good and bad, so I understood the characters, and I said to myself, you know what, this might be a great moment for me to say goodbye to alcohol in the best way an artist knows how to, in the craft. Right? And I thought to myself, I'd rather have alcohol in my craft than in my liver. Yeah. Let me say, bravo to the times I had with it, and let me see if I can emote it on stage. And it's been a blessing, and Eric's been behind me all the way when I thought I couldn't do it. He kept on giving me affirmation that you can do it, you can take this on, and we just jumped in. And a couple of months later, I'm in New York trying to, learn some lines, and it's been life-changing. I will say, it's probably, it's right up there with The Wire. Yeah. These are the two most prolific experiences I had in my acting career that I'll never forget, and makes all the 30 years of grinding worth it. So it's an honor.
It's not just remembering doing the show, but the show itself is based on things that happened in my life, which I found a way to write about them so they'd be funny, but they're real things. And, whether it was some kind of gang life once or some bad drug stuff, I mean, I haven't touched anything for 38 years, which is going back to when this show was first done. And I guess Andre has just cleaned up. And so all of that is emotionally wrapped into this package. It's not a simple package, but I guess I'm looking at Andre's skill, at his physicality, his ability to get the laughs, his ability to get laughs that I didn't even know were there, which is great. And then, of course, I'm an actor who did these scenes, and I have a way that I do them, and then there's the way that he's doing them. And I'm like looking and saying, oh, you could do it that way. I didn't realize you could do that. And so it's fascinating to watch. So yeah, that was my experience of tonight.
Talk about Audible Theater. What a great thing. This is their 5th season. I mean, they do it right.
They do it right now. Like I said, I'm a New Yorker from the Bronx. I used to come to the Minetta Lane Theater, right? Cherry Lane Theater, Lower East Side Theater. So when I first heard Audible bought the theater, I was a little bit like, oh, here we go, corporate. But they've been fantastic. Yeah. They really, really put artists first. They really pamper artists with the ability to be sensitive. They give us a chance to feel safe. They made a safe space for me to feel creative and feel free, to be fearless. So anybody out there, work with Audible. They're fantastic. They respect the artist.
Audible Theater is really special in terms of being able to see things and move quickly in a way that's unusual in the New York theater ecosystem, and it's incredibly refreshing.
And the Minetta Lane is a beautiful theater, and they've done a great job with the design and the look of the show. It's there isn't a bad seat in the house. It's great. So that's wonderful.
Audible Theater was brainchild of Don Katz, our founder. He believes deeply in the work of theater artists and also believes that our listeners on the Audible platform would love the work. So we wanted to come and offer more opportunity, both for audiences to experience the work and to bring the really phenomenal writing and performances to our membership.
Because, this is now going to be recorded, and people all around the world can listen to this wherever they have this.
Yes, that's the best part. You put all this work, you put all this energy, you learn all the lines, and then it sort of lives in this finite space. Except with Audible, we can make it live longer and globally, which is really thrilling. Makes it a little bit more worth it, I think.